How long would you recommend to spend on socials? I spend 0 time on social media now, and I think that's the best way. A lot of people disagree with me and they say I'm being too dramatic. My friends even say that, like Sam, for example, Harbonator, he says that I'm being too dramatic with this and that, like, oh no, it's okay and stuff. But like, everyone who disagrees with me, I see that they've got a social media addiction, and like they try to pretend like, oh, but it's okay because it's just for work and I only use it for a few minutes. Shut the fuck up. Everyone who disagrees with me that you should spend 0 time on social media is addicted to it and spends at least 5 to 10 hours a week on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Discord, and all this shit. And it's very easy to kind of look at me as a guy who's deleted all social media. All I have is YouTube, and like I don't even consume YouTube. I'm just a creator. It's for business and everything. It's very easy to just say, oh no, it's not realistic, but I need Instagram to message. Shut up. No, you don't. So how long would I recommend? Best case scenario is 0. If you use it for business, then use it for as much as you want. If it's really for business, don't be a little fucking liar. Don't just start I've got an Instagram meme page, so I've got to look at memes on Instagram. Shut up, bro. And if you do want to use it for getting pussy, some guys need to, I'm not gonna lie, like, so that's for business and that's for like pleasure of like, oh yeah, I'm just using it for fun. It's 0, right? So for business, be on social media as much as you want. In terms of consuming content for fun, I would say 0. To consume 0 TikToks for fun, consume 0 Instagram reels or some bullshit that you're just spending time on, 0. But in terms of for getting girls, it can be a very good tool, and that's what probably one of the best sort of counters to my point is, oh, but I use Instagram to get girls. I use it to find girls and stuff, and that, I have to admit, I'm privileged enough to not really need it. Cold approaching and just like being social has been more than enough. It's given me an abundance now, but I also have a huge following on YouTube, and like girls who are fans of mine kind of just find ways to contact me and I end up getting with them anyway. So I'm privileged in that sense that I don't need Tinder, I don't need Instagram, I don't have any social media apps or anything now. If I wasn't like this, let's say if I didn't have a social media following, or I had a few thousand on Instagram but not on YouTube, I would probably hear my message of deleting Instagram and be like, oh no, wait, because I get pussy from it. So it is a bit of a mix. But what I will say is that the girls you do get on Instagram and from Tinder are going to be lower quality. And if you just want to fuck a couple of girls, maybe fair enough. If you want something more serious, if you want something a bit more polarized, like just higher quality, it's so cliche to say this, so many people will say this to you, and so many people used to say it to me, and I even used to say it but not truly believe it, which is, yeah, like the women you meet on Instagram and Tinder are going to be lower quality, and you should try and meet them in real life. And it's so unrealistic because it's very rare to meet a girl who isn't on Instagram, but that's what I've done. It takes a while, but once you do find that kind of girl, and like obviously I had to be a certain level of man, I had to be like she's really into like mental, she's not here, she's in a cafe right now, but she's really into like mental health, she does yoga every day and everything, and I was able to attract her, obviously because I'm attractive, I'm successful and stuff, but like a big part of it was our personality, like our energy matched so well because I'm not on Instagram either. I remember the thing that impressed me most about her on the first day that we had together was that she was just waiting for me in my room whilst I was like sorting things out in the villa. Like we were leaving we were leaving this Airbnb on the last day of Thailand, and the guys who owned the villa, they came in and they wanted to inspect some things, they wanted to like look around, and they wanted to speak to me because we had like to pay a bunch of fines because we burnt there was a fire in the villa and everything, and there was a bunch of damages, so I had to keep coming out of the room. And every time I would leave the room to speak to these guys who owned the villa, then come back in maybe 5 minutes later to see this girl still there, every single time, bro, she was literally just lying there, just waiting for me. I found that so fucking attractive. She was not on her phone. I can't like explain to you how attractive that was, that every time I'd walk back in, she literally wasn't just fucking brain dead on her phone like she needed more stimulation. She was just looking so fucking sexy. I fell in love with her that day, like literally the first day, like she did as well. Literally the first day we spent together, we both fell in love with each other.